Right. So tonight is a bad night to have the stream elements down. But guys, hello. Long time. Welcome again to another SkyBloo simulation stream. SkyBloo here, aka Drew, and as you can see, we're gonna be doing a stream tonight, Wednesday. Sorry, going to Caticlan and back to Clark on this new ToLiSs Airbus A320neo. It is a new release by ToLiSs just about 2 days ago, and it's pretty good. I've done some flights on it already. This is the first time on Facebook, and basically I've been doing the YouTube and Twitch thing now, but I'm dividing my time between those. So anyway, Jude, first of all, thank you for the 100 stars. Jude, of course, is one of the Sputnik Aviation admins, a good guy overall. Shout out to you. Of course, shout out to Sputnik Aviation as well. Appreciate it. Andre, hello, welcome for. Thank you for liking the stream. Alan Argancillo, thank you for liking the stream. Ryan Sakamichi, been a long time. Thank you for sharing the stream. Friends, thank you for liking the stream. David of Sputnik Aviation, thanks for liking the stream, man. Shout out to Sputnik Aviation as well, of course. A lot of what I know on the Airbus is also because of the very awesome Sputnik Aviation community. It's like kind of like a safe space for me, if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, of course. Jessa, hello, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Thank you for liking. CJ777, one of the she's a streamer as well, so check her out. J777. Van Christian, thank you for liking the stream as well. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm loving your better pushback. Oh my god. Hello, Doc.
Van Christian sent 500 stars. Let's go.
It's been a
Thumbs
while,
up,
yeah,
red
Jessa.
heart, okay sign, call me hand.
It's been a while, Jessa. Yeah, I was lurking in your last stream, so there's that. Doc, thank you for liking the stream, and Van Christian. There, now we can move over to you. Salamat sa iyong suporta sa 500 stars. Holy crap. We haven't even started, guys. Holy crap. Anyway, thank you so much, Van Christian. I know you've been there, on this stream for a while, supporting our streamers, our local streamers in general. I deleted all English. Baliw ka, Doc. Baliw. Ako nga, yeah, actually, I have my English voice as a chance. So there's like 6 different English. I think Better Pushback ships with like 3 different English voices, and then there's like a custom one on the Explain org na para maging anim. So this is like the 7th if you have it. Anyway, guys, a bit of a preview here. Well, let's explore the aircraft just a bit. This is going to be more normal flying. I did play around with this a few days ago as well. One bag, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome aboard. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have already saved some. Ito pala yung bagong ISCS ng ToLiSs A320. So I I think the upgrades that you see here will be applied to the 319 and the 321, and that goes for both Explain 11 and 12, because ToLiSs has a protocol to support both 2 Explain versions at once. So that should be Explain 11 and 12. So yeah, you have autosave. Obviously, we'll turn this on. I've already saved situation for Chicago. This is my training pattern for the downwind for Clark runway 20 engine type. So by default, if you guys download the livery in the comments, it is defaulted to the Pratt & Whitney. Bus switches, the backup speed selector or system. I have to study that again, but I do know, I remember having a situation like that where I just had to keep my airspeed on the green. Imperial units, we'll be using kilograms. Satcom antenna. Yes, we're that rich. We have a Satcom antenna. FCS erotic config. So the rudder is electric now on the newer Airbuses. Multifunctional rudder, the MFRL. So what happens is that instead of having the landing lights here and the taxi and turn off lights here, all those lights will be sent to a, hold on. All those lights will be sent to kind of a, oh, so here's a wing box, as I like to call it. And so the MFRL, so the taxi lights, the landing lights, and the turn off lights are all in one position. Now, let's see if, let's see if we can fly with this configuration. I have not tried this personally. We need to see how it really works here. So if you guys are kind of like curious about this, search MFRL on Google for the new lighting system on the Airbuses. So loading performance, I do have SimBrief connected, like the current version. So the passengers and the cargo will be synced. Ground services. So what's new here is we do have de-icing, not the concept itself, but there's animated de-icing. We don't have a reason to actually do that. Maybe when we get to maybe when we push back, I could preview it. We'll see. Or maybe in Caticlan, even though we don't need de-icing there. Doors, catering trucks can now be featured. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. So get that catering truck on. It will load, so it will lag. Expect that. And while we were loading the stream, we have some animated baggage loaders. So only for forward and aft cargo. For the bulk, I don't. It's not there. So why don't we give this a shot? I did not know that there was ground services. So I do have to texture these as well. Right, see? It's nice. And they wait for the door to open. Fault scenarios, of course, there is a whole lot. Some resettable, some not. I don't think we had the zone controller reset before. What else? Auto flight, now still the same. Things I cannot go through in one stream. Maybe we'll dedicate stream for failures. Of course, the sounds, add-ons, joystick actions. I did configure this already with auto pause. General settings, reflections. It's just pretty much default with standard rain effects. And we got hectopascals. Obviously, we're not going to use just mercury. So yeah, it's well, for me, this is like a collector's item. If you do have the 319 or 321, you may or may not choose to get this, but I love the Airbus. So, yes. Tagal ko naging hindi active sa VATSIM, busy. Good luck, we're happy flying. Thank you, Van Christian. Pretty. Thank you so much, and thank you for the support again. I hope it is a better FMGC. B1 ano, parang ganun din actually. For oh. Yeah. Right. I remember your definition of FMGC, my dude. Yeah. Shout out to you, B1. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. I hope so. Well, actually, okay. Why don't we just go to the cockpit and see? So, the first thing you'll notice, if your eyes are pretty sharp, is that even though this is a Neo, which is supposedly lots of Neos right now are very brand new, the cockpit textures look like it's the aircraft is pretty worn out. Something that should be present on the default 321 and 319 on the ToLiSs. But look at this, parang dumi niya, parang may grime na siya agad. Hindi ata nalilinis eh. Let's pretending this is a newly delivered SkyBloo simulation air service Airbus. Mackie, Zelda.org forum. Thank you so much, Mackie. Of course. Hey, bro, congrats. You know what I'm talking about. Safe flights, my dude. Keep safe.
Mackie Camus sent 100 stars.
Thank you for the 100 stars. Again, thank you for the support to the SkyBloo simulation stream. See, Mackie, of course, is also one of our key people in the Sputnik Aviation community. Again, my safe space is Sputnik Aviation. Yung sa 330 kasi mas social FMGs. For so B1 may kasamang espresso. No, wait. I have a serious question. Are you saying mas different ang coffee maker sa A330? Or at least sa company nyo? Or is it like a standard na dapat mas maganda ang coffee maker ng ano, pag mas malaki? Anyway, let's go ahead. Baliw, let's go ahead and do our preliminary cockpit prep. This is gonna be off. Just auto. Gear down. Batteries 1 and 2 external power. IR1 nav. On bat. IR2 nav on bat. 32 degrees Celsius. I do want to do an intersection departure. The nav database I think is still current. It expires later or tomorrow. I don't know. Init request. So again, it is linked to my sim brief. It will load the fuel that we need. So you'll see 18. We'll go to I think it was 4 or 5 plus the weights. There you go. So it's 4.7. Later, let's run it up to 4.8. So we'll use the interactive ACP, and we'll request 4.8 instead. We'll request that for fuel. And let's check that we have the same amount of passengers. No, not 194. Jesus Christ. Pax is 166. So cabin says we have 166. Also, flying at night is less awkward now because you have the cabin light. You can control the cabin brightness now. If you guys fly the 320 319 at night, I think it's default on all the time. Except I think in takeoff and landing, it depends on I don't know, some data refs, some conditions. So anyway, there's that. We can control the cabin light. We pretty much it's auto because we shouldn't deal with that. So while we're here, let's do something non-standard. We are on VATSIM. Anything can go wrong. I need to do a self radio check. So we're gonna go SkyBloo on frequency. SkyBloo. Yeah, okay. And then let's go back to 122.8. Yes, okay, 330. There we go. 22.8. Let's go ahead and do the AP fire test. We'll start the AP later, of course. So, one thing that wasn't carried over from the A340 is when you shift your view and you hold down still the AP button, it's like you depressed the AP button. So I really can't see everything that's going on here. So I popped up the upper and lower ACAM. We do have the sounds as well as the master warning. Yeah, AP master switch, yeah, it will be on later. Okay, so power, recall, doors, check oxygen, hydraulics to check the hydraulics, check the quantities, engine, check the oil. If it's amber, just arm the FADEC and you can see the oil. Status of the aircraft is normal, flaps 0 selecting, indicating disarm spoilers, parking brake is on. Ground acupress is on the green, Gen 1 into an amber. We check the emergency equipment, life jackets, the crash axe, the smoke goggles and hoods, portable fire extinguishers, oxygen mask, flashlights, escape rope, still not textured, weirdly enough. Rear and overhead circuit breaker panels, and then rain repellent gauge, external walk around. Cockpit preparation, white lights off, push button on, CVR test. We also have to put the loudspeakers at minimum and the int as well to minimum. We just don't do that right now. Nav logo 1, strobe lights on. I mean auto rather, seatbelts on. Those smoke signs auto. Emergency exit lights, pack flow. It's a hot day, we got a lot of people, but it's high. 1 and 2 off, 1 and 2 on for the recharge. Engine 1 fire test. You can't see, again, master warning as well as the engine fire light switch. Engine 2 fire test. I'll be switching norm. Oh wait, lights. PAs should be on here.
Hey, welcome aboard, y'all.
Captain Lemmy Cruz, hello, welcome aboard to this SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Cap, for stopping by. Anti-skid on, the timer is reset. And cockpit door test. Annunciator lights test. The door panel is still not modeled here. And the light doesn't come on, so there's that. Above, auto, standby. No ATC, we would just go 2000 right now. And let's get the weather. The ATIS is information nothing because no ATC right now. Anyway, KH1009er. Let's put it on plan constraints. Nav constraints. And let's take a look at the ND and the MCDU. So the ground temperature is a scorching 32. My gosh. Wind request. We'll uplink that. In it, we are parked at spot 209. Let's get that in there. 209 is 15.11.8. And we're expecting 33.6. So that's correct. Flight plan. Runway 20 for departure. We are expecting the... stay by. We're expecting the Bayan for Papa. Papa. Okay. And let's assume that our initial 7,000. Papa. Top of deployment, top of the sun are pretty damn near. We'll take a look at that later. RPVE, arrival, it's RNAV06 from Taper, 7 Alpha, and then from Puppy, none. No. Puppy, check for discons, looks good. The alternate is going back to Manila. Minor 8 Alpha, none. Insert, I said. Also, the font color has been modified. I think it's darker now. I mean, it's much more saturated, if that's the correct term. So, Laia 7 Romeo, we do have... I forgot where this comes from. I think it's Dagat. If you do Laia 7 Romeo, it's Dagat. Am I correct? Or is it Gondo? Oh no, Gondo is the straight in one. Okay. So Dagat is like left base, stress is right base if you do the R-06. Not that we hope we have a reason to go there. So secondary, it's just going back to Clark. We'll do the ILS-20 in case if you go back. Overhead Clark. Come on, insert. Jonah, Clark. Yeah, so we'll have to brief we do have to brief the EOSID according to the terrain around us. Okay, the wind is 1808. Barrow for let's see here. ILS-20, I think it's 650 if I'm not mistaken. 650, yeah it is. 650. Radnav, this is still an RNP departure, so we don't have to put anything there. We can hard tune Clark VOR, and in case we do need to hold, it will just be a course of 40, so it's a left turn. It's going to be our EOSID. After MSA left turn on 7,000. In it B, looks correct. We have 16 minutes of fuel, extra time 0.5 extra fuel. Perf. Uplink takeoff data. We're looking at winds of 180 at 8. And we're looking at a shift of 500 for the intersection departure. I request that data. So we wait for it. Received 140, 140, 144, flaps 1. Let's do flex. Ooh, flex 73. Alright, let's do any DP1 for departure. So 484 is the 484 is the elevation. So we're gonna have 490 plus 800, 1290, and then we got 3490. We're aligned. Pepper. It's gonna be RPLC 20. Okay, cross-check my work. I will do the PA while we push.
Bound to cockpit.
Create.
Please show me where
Connect.
you are. Bound to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Start the APU as well. Alright, start the APU. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, the crew speaking on behalf of the rest of this amazing Clark-based crew. Welcome aboard SkyBloo Air Service, Flight 1834, with service from Clark to Caticlan. We'll be pushing back in a few minutes once our airborne wheels up. Flight time will be about 48 minutes, cruising at 31,000 feet. We'll try and get the seatbelts off as early as possible. We're expecting a smooth ride all the way to Caticlan. Continue to keep your seatbelts on for your safety and the safety of others. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. And of course, we'll get back to you as we get closer into the Caticlan area. Once again, from the flight deck aboard this SkyBloo Air Service flight, welcome aboard, y'all. Cam crew, doors for departure, cross check.
Okay, all doors
With
and
that
hatches
said,
are
we
closed.
do have to close
Ready
everything
to
by
connect.
ourselves. Auto, auto, and then we do have to arm the doors and cross check later. So anyway, let's go ahead and do our briefing. But first of all, let's get the instrumentation check. QH1009, FDs on, nav range 20. Constraint speed dashes, heading US 7000 set US dashes. Oxygen mask is assumed properly tested. The PF reading climb blue, nav blue, and FD2 below 40 knots. 143 blue, 147 magenta, blue 7. Altitude checked, 500 feet on QH1009, no difference. 7,000 blue, heading and tracking 001. Indy reading ground speed 0, heading tracking 001, present position. As if VR1 is hard to Clark VR, pressure and land elevation auto 20 feet. And the status of the aircraft is normal. Departure briefing, dun dun dun. Departure briefing, we are expecting the Bayan for Papa RNP departure out of Justdada Macabuel International, Pampanga, Philippines. RNF SID, chart 10-3 Alpha, 30 April 2021, same charts, same charts. Transition altitude 1000, RMP1. MSA, Clark VOR, relevant to us, South Sector 5800, East Sector 5000. Routing, climb on course 203. Jonah train left direct to Dykes and then to Bayan. Max 230 knots until Dykes, then Bayan at or above 7000. Fuel prediction, extra fuel is 0.5 tons or 60 minutes. Pilot flying briefing, parked here at stand 209, pushing back onto the ramp facing north. We'll start both engines 2 and 1, no NTIs required. And chart 10-9, the taxi chart, 8 July 22, effective 14 July, same charts, same charts. Exit right, then left on Echo. We're planning an intersection departure in Foxtrot 1, so right on Foxtrot 1, runway 20, runway heading 203. Dry runway computation, we have enough stop margin in case you have to abort the takeoff. And if we encounter problem on departure, we'll maintain runway heading, climb until MSA 7000, get vectors back to the airport. We'll just vector ourselves. Our EOS ID is reaching 3000, I guess. Turn left to hold over the Clark VOR for the ILS 20. If it's land ASAP red, left downwind 20, commence emergency landing. So threats, it's an uncontrolled airport. Be visually aware of your surroundings. Wing light on once we push back, just so everyone knows where we are. Better visibility to all. Listen to the comms, be vigilant, and The cross-check position on the ND, visually separate as required. Single pilot operations, configure early as required because you are a single pilot. And not in the not in the relationship way. So anyway, that's it. That's our departure briefing. Cockpit preparation checklist, gear pins and covers, remove fuel quantity, 4,780 kilograms. It's balanced. Seat belts on, 8 years. Nav, BARF, QNH 1009 set, QNH 1009 set. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. Grab the cockpit, remove your single power and chocks. Roger. All removed. And let's go ahead and announce our intentions on Unicom. I don't see anyone here, but you know, it's a good practice, of course. Clark Traffic Advisory, SkyBloo 1834, Airbus A320, stand 209, pushing back onto ramp 1, facing north, planning runway 20 at Foxtrot 1, Park. So beacon light on, windows are closed, thrust levers are idle, and the parking brake is on. 4-star checklist, parking brake on, takeoff speeds of thrust, V1143, VR145, V2147, flex 73, windows closed, beacon on. 4-star checklist. Ramp cockpit cleared for a push, facing north. Roger.
Round to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
This is going to be a long push, a very long push.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Make release ready for push.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
We will start both engines. All right. Ha ha. We could start the engines once we cross the roadway, just so that, you know, if anyone happens to get in this roadway, no jet blast accidents will occur. Just saying. Let's go ahead and then start the engine. Most select ignition, dual cooling on, no amber crosses, bleeder on the right side, engine 2 master switch on. Alright, that's a lot. I said a lot. We haven't even started the stream, you haven't even taken off yet. Bruh. Yaji Gaming, thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for SkyMedic, of course. Thank you for sharing the stream. The shares, yeah, I mean the shares aren't tallied, I think, on the activity feed. Ah, wait, my something went wrong here. Default. Pulling. 1 second. There we go. Alright. Oh, look at this guy. You won't hear it from the exterior much. Engine 2 stable, no amber crosses, bleeder left side, engine 1 master switch on. Also, we do need to warm up the engines a bit. The last time we were at the FCOM should be at least 10 degrees Celsius, if not 50.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brake set, pressure up.
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
Roger. on, general center norm, dual point on. Touring, nice spoilers, receive rudder trim, flaps 1. And we'll do up 0.5, correlating to 29%. That looks correct. Clear to disconnect, hand signals front left or to the left. You guys need to go there and then boogie all the way down to the gate again. Actually, hold on, guys. I missed something.
Tail is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left.
My
We'll
nose
see you
was
next time.
steering.
Have fun up there.
It's my Xbox controller. Oh, by the way, backup speed. I remember this. I don't want to experience that anymore. Hand signals and pins are received after start checklist, anti-ice engine off, wing off, ECAM status, check, pitch trim 29%, rudder trim neutral after start check is complete, and don't forget to hit the 500 meters. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi. Clark Traffic Advisory, SkyBloo 1834, Airbus A320 on ramp 1, taxiing to hold short of runway 20 at intersection Foxtrot 1 via Echo, Foxtrot 1, hold short 20, Clark. Go left side, clear right side. Turn off and taxi lights on, wing lights on as well, so everyone can see us. You guys will see how I taxi the plane. Alright, so let's take a look at the MFRL. So this is what it looks like. Again, you have taxi lights and you will also have runway turn-off lights as well. The wing lights are still here. What happens if we turn on the landing lights? So just for display purposes, let's do that. Stand by. Okay, landing lights on. So notice that there's no retract anymore, it's just on and off. On and off, there's no retract. There we go. And here you go. So it's even more illuminated now. Even more illuminated with the landing lights on. Pretty nifty, huh? And if you put it on takeoff, it's going to be even brighter. Here it's like our left side. Right, I was distracted. We should do a brakes check. Brakes check. Pressure 0. Flight control check. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral rudder. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Pilot monitoring. Takeoff confirmation briefing. Runway 20 at intersection Foxtrot 1. 7,000 initially by the Diane 4 Pop plus clocking 2,000. Check. Taxi checklist. Master caution, any UAVs, no UAVs, decam actions. Engine 1 oil, low temperature, delay takeoff. Clear engine 1, clear engine 1. Oil, engine 2, oil low temperature, delay takeoff. Clear engine 2, clear engine 2. Decam actions complete. So, if I recall, in the FCOM it should be 50 degrees Celsius before you can take off. So we can clear left side, clear right side. We can just idle for a bit. Status of the aircraft this morning. Taxi checklist. Flight control check, check. Offsetting config 1 plus F, config 1 plus F. Radar predictive wind shear on and auto. Engine will select ignore. ECAM out, take off in the boot. Taxi check is complete. Let's wait for like 50. We can line up and wait. Clark Traffic Advisory, SkyBloo 1834. We'll line up and wait runway 20 via Foxtrot 1. Park. Camera crew seats for takeoff. TARA. Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 20 Foxtrot 1 confirmed. Runway 20 Foxtrot 1 confirmed. TCAS TRA, packs 1 and 2 on lineup checklist. Alright, so our temperatures are getting to 50. So let's approach clear and runway clear. Forgot to say that. Lineup is a bit off center, but it's okay. Ryan, hello, welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Thank you for sharing again. Alright, stand by. Let's just warm everything up first before we get going. Alright, here we go. Let's go for 30 for now. Alright, here we go. Clark Traffic Advisory, SkyBloo 1834, taking off runway 20 from intersection Foxtrot 1, by and for Papa, southeastbound departure, 7,000 initial lead. Clark. Go. Stabilize, take off. Command Flex 73 SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Check. Set. 100 knots, check. D1, rotate. Sensitive, holy crap. Positive climb, gear up. We're up now, check. 15 degrees. First climb, bottom post check. Clark Traffic Advisory, SkyBloo 1834, airborne runway 20, 1,600, climbing 7,000, initially by and for Papa departure, southeastbound, last call. Yeah. That was some pretty good sounds there. Gab Nico, hello, welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate you for coming aboard, Gab. Hope you're doing fine, staying safe, and doing well. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So yeah, going back, FCOM, low oil temperature. So I saw two entries. One was 10 degrees, one was 50. I can only assume the Neo needs 50 degrees Celsius. Not too sure. See ya to SND1081. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. I'm just a bit preoccupied now with the flying, so stand by. It's nice though. I mean, for the ToLiSs, it's a bit more responsive, so let me just take this for a few rolls here. It's nice. Ah, SkyMedic, okay. I will try to remember your CID. Autopilot 1 on. Hold on. Speed lap 0, speed check lap 0, disarm spoilers, gear up. So again, the Neo, it doesn't have the the MFRL, it doesn't have the retract landing lights. And let's go higher to what, 310 now? The open button. Level climb, alt blue, 31,000 blue, check. Okay. That was uneventful. Wait, ito pa, si Ground Idol. May Ground Idol. Safe flights to you as well. Tsaka, stay safe and healthy. Si Michael Baitit, one of my idols. One of our, Sputnik Aviation members and cadets. Pero works in aviation. I won't disclose it. Yun lang masasabi ko. Alright, so very nice. Again, MFRL. No more what do you call this? Hinged landing lights? Yeah, no. So this is what the MFRL looks like. So this is only the landing lights are on. But what if we turn on the turn off lights? So let me put this here. So turn off lights. I think something else might have come on. Something here. What if we turned on the nose lights? Taxi lights. Sorry, taxi lights. They're not nose lights anymore. Wala pa rin talaga. Because ideally, if everything here is on, landing lights, turn off, and nose lights, all of these should be lit up. Like you see the other bulbs here. Everything should be lit up. It's a very minor thing, but it's alright. Oh look, so I made a belly SkyBloo thing going on. Also some visual bugs here.
Hey, welcome aboard,
The beacon light. The beacon light itself is behind the beacon assembly. Beacon light assembly. Michael Love, thank you for stopping by the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. So turn everything off. It's already 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Yeah, we can do the seatbelts off. Airport. Let's see here. Secondary, copy secondary, clear at every prog. So the optimum level 371 Rocket Max level 386 GPS primary XCI checked. Past transition altitude, full standard set cross check. Passing level 122 now check, no difference. Alright. So RPVE, I think 06 is on the TAF in the car. So we'll do that. Flight plan. Prague. RPVE-06 as well. Do we have any altitude restrictions for taper? I don't think we have. It's at or above, but it's not really at. So okay, we don't have like the altitude restrictions inserted, so we do have to put this manually. So 8,000 plus. 8,000 plus. We do have Poppy at or above 3,800. That works well for us. Hard altitude should be Victor Echo 402. It should be 2270, and that is okay. That is okay. Fix info. So 31 times 3, 393 plus 11, 104. 104. So our top of descent should be. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I put radial. Radius, please. There we go. So it's pretty exact. Look, I mean, a bit short. I mean, a bit too much, but it's pretty much the same. 104 miles. Perf. Let's go faster. Descend at 290, please. Even by just a bit. Flight log, is it really 0.70? 0.78. Really down. Okay. mean, we're gonna be descending at 290 later on. Okay, let's make it 0.78 for pre-selected. So Moxel 0.78 pre-selected blue. That's how you read it. 160. All right, let's take a look. We do have some time to goof off and admire the aircraft. Wing lights off. That I also did forget to do. Apologies. Oh my god, look at the obnoxious title. Look at the font. Just the SkyBloo, really big, and then the Sia there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And of course we have, this is Manila. That's Manila. Obviously. So it's just gonna be some short hops. We're gonna do 2 legs. We're gonna go from Caticlan back to Clark. We'll see what happens there. On 0.78. Alright, how far are we to top of descent in terms of minutes? Because we might have to prepare this now. 46. So we're about 10 minutes to top of descent. We'll go ahead and prepare for the arrival now. So I'll hand it off to my pilot monitoring. Pretend thrust climb, open climb, all blue, nav, AP192, on thrust level 238, climbing level 310, next waypoint Verde on Unicom 122.8, presumably with Manila control. Your controls and comms. So we'll check out the charts. Let me just let's see. Conditions for Caticlan. Advanced interpolation, they said. So we'll copy that. We'll paste that. Wind is 090 10, so we can do runway 06. Alright, taper 7 Alpha, not 7 Bravo. Bravo is too long for us. 10-2 Alpha, Verde, taper, Director Poppy, 403402, MP06, Victor Echo 400, Edward Crisot, hold right, Bayan, fix info. We're looking at, what's the runway heading there? Looking at 65 to 45. RPVE-25. Handles just like the ToLiSs, well, it handles like an Airbus. No VOR approaches here. Fortunately, Prague, RPV-06. Alright, we will do final approach. I don't like FLS. Okay, the QNH in Caticlan is 1007. 27 temperature, wind is 090 at 10. And we do have, we'll use LNAV DNAV Barrow here. We'll do 660 for category C. Okay, with this info, let's calculate our landing distance. So first of all, our landing weight is 64.8, 3.7 minus 3.2, 0.5 is 64.3. That's going to be our landing weight. So we'll put 64.3 here first. Number 06, wind is 090 at 10. Temperature is reported 27, QNH 1007, wind condition is dry. Anti-ice, we don't need that. Probably a config full will be required, if not config 3. Brake mode low, reverse off. Can you do it off? Status, auto brake too low, reverse on. Still too low. So now we have to revert to auto brake medium. Mock out start. We will be vacating at the end because that's where the taxiway is for arrivals. In this configuration, mock out cruise. Below. And of course, we'll be checking all those status pages. Status of the aircraft is normal. Yeah, config full will be the preferred runway. Secondary. No secondary here, but we can put it to the other runway in case in the unlikely event of a wind shift. The unlikely event of a wind shift. So runway 24 for the RNP. That would be LNAV VNAV of 450. Hey Lawrence, welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate for welcome for coming aboard. Congrats. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say anything else. You know what it is, man. Safe skies, tailwinds to you, brother. Tailwinds and success, obviously. Brent, hello. I'm okay. Waiting for exam for NTC, ELP, and PPL after Holy Week. Hey, congrats to you as well, Brent. I'm glad that your flight training is moving on as well. Safe skies to you. Tailwinds to you as well. Thank you so much. AWACS Gaming, everybody. It's a local streamer, of course, but I don't think he'll be streaming for a while because, yeah, you know, predisposed with real life stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll do a PA first, and then we'll do the route briefing. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, your crew speaking on behalf of the rest of the crew. Currently, we are about 5 minutes to descent into Caticlan to be arriving on time at about 30 or 25 minutes. We're always thinking for stopping by the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I was doing a PA. Weather information in Caticlan, we got some winds out from the east. Good visibility. Temperature is warm at 27 degrees Celsius. Again, we appreciate you for choosing SkyBloo Air Service as your airline choice, heading to Caticlan even there were other options. The choice was yours, but the pleasure was definitely ours. For now, we'd like you just to sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight. We'll take you down safely and smoothly. A reminder to keep your seatbelts on even when the sounds are off for, again, the safety of others. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and hope to see you on the SkyBloo Air Service flight. But until then, we'll see ya. Captain crew for the cabin for RAL, please. Alright, are you ready for arrival briefing? Yes, I am. So, expecting the Taper 7 Alpha RNP arrival. Sir Airwill, hello. Welcome to the SkyBloo Simulation stream. Been a long time. Keep safe, sir. Stay healthy. See Airwill, guys. He's the author of the scenery we're going to. He made this Caticlan scenery, of course. You can get his sceneries on XP11. As well as Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I think is still on Sim Market. So, there you go. See Airwill, guys. Airwill sceneries. Support him, please. Okay, Taper 7 Alpha, chart 10-2 Alpha, 23 December 22, effective 29 December. Go to Fred P. Ramos Principal Airport, Malay, Philippines, sign of stars, same charts, same charts. The MSA Airport reference point, North Sector 3600, South 4600. Waypoints are Taper at or above 8000, Poppy at or above 3800. Transition to RNP 06, chart 12-1. 23 December 22, effective 29 December, same charts, same charts. Frequencies is published. MSA Airport reference point, same with the star. From Poppy at or above 3800 to the initial fix Victor Echo 403, joining follows Porsche course 065 at or above 3800 to be Victor Echo 402 2270, followed 3 degree glide path angle down to minimums of 660 feet as published. If you don't have the airport runway environment in sight, which includes Poppy left side, runway and indicator lights, the missed approach is track 065 to Victor Echo 400, 335 to Edouard. 280 to Cristo and hold minimum 2000, max 180 knots until Cristo. Extra fuel 0.6 tons or 20 minutes. Pilot flying briefing will be doing a fully managed decelerated approach. Final lap So we'll do flaps full, auto thrust and VAP stabilized by 1,000 feet, and 1,000 feet above aerodrome level. And we'll do flight directors all the way down, heading VS, flight directors all the way down to touchdown. If I'm not satisfied with the performance of flight directors, I will order bird on and FDs off. We'll set a runway track of 065. Runway 06, when heading 065, max reversers, medium auto brakes to vacate at the end at Echo 1 to the right side, and then park at spot number 7, Lucky 7. Threats, uncontrolled airport, so turn on your wing lights at 10,000 feet so that we are more visible to other aircraft. Announce your intentions on Unicom. Maintain a listening watch on Unicom as well. Cross-sector position on the ND, visually separate as required, and single pod operations, configure early if required. And that's it. That's our arrival briefing. Okay, my controls, SMOC, all cruise nav, 8.2 auto thrust, level 310. Next waypoint Simar, next waypoint Taper now, with Unicom 122.8, should be with Manila control. My controls and your comms. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see here. Flight level 210 initially, managed descent, and managed Mach. Mach, descent, all blue, level 210 blue. Check. Alright. We're doing good. Hello, sir. Well, I'm excited to go to the Bantayan Airport for touch and go. Yes. Mag-practice ka na, Brands. Mag-practice ka na. Mga patterns. Ganun. Sa harap natin. Si ano pala to? This person in front of us going to Iloilo. This is Sky Medic. Si Doc. He's going to Iloilo pala. So, shout out to Sky Medic PH. Guys, follow Sky Medic. He is a local Filipino streamer on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So, check him out. Sky Medic PH. Sky Medic PH. Shout out to Sky Medic, obviously. Very, very dedicated and a very industrious VATSIM ATC controller. So usually he does thrust idle. Usually he does Manila Tower, but I think he's also rated for towers in other airports as well. So. Alright, so we do have to get that save ready for the RPVE-RPLC. Yep. We're gonna get that save ready. Okay, MFRL, look at that. Look at that. I forgot what the new wing box does. I do need to look this up. It's only on the right side, this one. I would guess it's some sort of light, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what this is for, so I do need to look that up. Saan ka punta? All right. So fix info, we're gonna go for 7, flight plan, descent. By the way, we need to reset this timer. This is just for the engine warm-up. So on average, it's kind of like 5 minutes if you're starting with cold oil temperatures. On average, maybe. I do have to ask, or let me just look at the map. What is the airspace of Caticlan Lake. So, Class D airspace, I think this is Calibo approach. Caliber approach gets this. It starts at taper, which we can cross at maybe about 8,000. 8,000 set. Flight level 080 blue check. Like, what's the handoff altitude to the Calibo TMA? Because Class D airspace says 1,500 to 2,000, level 200 rather. Weird, I don't see myself on Simlink. Must be a problem with it right now. By the way, medium auto brakes. I did forget to set that. Could not open simulator Simlink. That's fine. Uh-oh. I might have to kill Simlink here. Okay, there we go. I can get the next. I can get the next leg. The flight plan. I can make it one. Oh, the heck. So view 1835. See. There we go, RPLL. Arrive at like 9:30 or something like that. Runway 20 will be still in use. Then runway 06 for later. All right. Range 40. Straw cockpit. I like how there's a printer here we can use. See if we can access that. Atsu. Yeah, we can get the Mitar. Hello, Lay. Welcome to the stream. Been a while. It looks like the FFA320, but a bit better. Yeah, I mean, it's... let me be honest with you. It's kind of weird seeing as how, you know, this is like a new plane in general, and then it looks very worn. But I'm not complaining. I think it's good that it looks very textured. This should have been the default flight factor cockpit textures for me. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, Lee. Alright, so somewhere here, 1 o'clock, is gonna be Caticlan. Then we're gonna be going on a second leg. Alright. San ka punta? We'll be moving through transition level now. Yeah, I can't get this. I cannot get this to work. Like there's a I think the printer works, but I do need to read the manual again. Maybe it's an X-Plane 12 thing, or I don't know how to. I have no idea how to manipulate it. We don't need the DCDU. Let's be honest. You don't need a DCD for now. Pass transition level, set QNH 1007. Set cross check. Passing 12,400. Now, check, now difference. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, modders. I'm pretty, like, I think there's already a cabin mod for this aircraft already. I don't know what it does. Maybe it changes the seats or something, but yeah, this needs a little touch up. This needs the SkyBloo touch. Definitely does. I'm gonna make these ugly seats so the black will be dark blue and then the gray will be like yellow or something. And ain't no one stopping me from doing so. Ah. I'm surprised though, it has ground vehicles, so I do need to texture the ground vehicles as well. Now let's go down to 5,000. And then probably 4,000 Poppy at or above, and then Victor Echo 403, that's when we can get on profile even more. So again, 10,000 feet, landing lights on, wing lights on, seatbelts on, constraints, no LS will be required. Terrain on ND, read prog and approach checklist. GPS primary, accuracy high check, brush checklist, seatbelts on, minimum, barrel 660, auto brake medium, engine mode selector norm, barrel ref, QNH 1007 set, QNH 1007 set, copy approach checklist complete. So, MFRL. Again, the landing lights are not retractable anymore. This is an option. We can turn it off, but I have it on MFRL. So instead of the taxi and turn off lights on the landing gear, the nose gear structure, it is integrated here on the MFRL. We do have the landing lights as well on the MFRL as well. And that's just awesome. RPEL. Ah, Rogue Skies in Caticlan. That's nice. Alright, 5,000. Caticlan Island, Caticlan Airport. Yes, and of course the one made by Airwill, and I made some testing on the orthos. But I think this is a Rogue Sky, because he's loaded up here on VATSIM right now. There you go. We'll go back to Clark later on. And we'll go to Poppy at 4,000 and for the RNP06 approach. Touchdown is going to be 8 minutes from now. So 1210 Zulu. Just so that everyone knows. Oh look, we're actually 235. We're below 250. I see. That's awesome. Let's just call left base 10 miles. Here we go. Let's hope for a decent landing. Let's see what happens. Okay, 2,800 set, I'll go 2,800. Caticlan traffic advisory, SkyBloo 1834, turning left base, runway 0615 miles, Caticlan. Nice. Speed out star. Alt 2270, so let's go to 2300. Flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. $2,300. Total descent all blue, 2,000 blue check. Caticlan traffic advisory, SkyBloo 1834, Airbus A320 on a 10 mile final, runway 06, Caticlan. Here we go. That's cool. ToLiSs is always doing ToLiSs things. Like seriously, it's a very you're a very dedicated group. I'm not surprised anymore. The approach, speed, final lap, and the missed approach altitude will be minimum of 2,000. Set. Save. I love this new ISCS. It looks very sleek. I love it. I really do. It feels less twitchy than the flight factor. That's all I gotta say though.
2,500.
Flaps 2, speed check. Flaps 2. Threat, we'll have a GPWS decrease around 5 miles. You know, GPWS call out false.
2,000.
2,000? Stand by. Gear down. Flaps 3. Check, flaps 3. Cam crew, seat for take, seat for landing. Flaps full, speed check. Flaps full, landing checklist, DK memo. Landing noble, landing checklist complete. Alright, let's do it.
1,000.
Check. Nope. Errant call out. We are not 1,000 from the aerodrome level. Clean traffic, SkyBloo 1834, Airbus A320 on 5 mile final, runway 06. Gotta go. There we go, disconnecting autopilot, manual flight. Got the runway in sight, copies inside as well.
100 above.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue, looks like we're a bit off, FB's off. We're on. Set check 065.
500.
I'm not using the rudders right now, but it feels like I'm yawning.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, retard, 10, 5, retard.
Well, we had to do a positive landing. Gotta hit that marker. Idle, forward idle, manual brake. Let's get stand set. We'll check out, are you sure? 1.44. I'll take that. Okay, disarm spoilers. What's the temperature? 7. You guys said that. Set APU, set APU. Good and predictive wind shear. off. Rapid line check is complete. Flaps move below check height. Are you sure about that? Well, 0.39, of course. Well, that's a short runway. Alright, sorry about that. So brake fan can only be on immediately above 500. I did forget about that. My apologies. Stand 7. Your right side, your left side. Okay, now once we turn in, brake fan on, lights off. Say. On, pressure up. Lead on, G1 and 2 off. Cabin crew does travel cross check. We'll assume that the stairs are going there. Graphic cockpit, set chocks and connects on power. Roger. Chock set. Take off. Help monitoring. Uh-oh, the missing crash. Market check is market chocks. Chock set. Engines off. Lights off. Fuel pumps off. Market check is complete. Alright guys, welcome to Caticlan, and yeah, it was a very, it was a positive landing. We were slightly high, so short runway as well, so just better to plant that aircraft on the ground. Anyway, we'll get ready for the second leg. We'll disconnect from VATSIM. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the landing info. Not too bad. We bounced just a little bit. I'm still trying to get the hang of this plane as well. Who knows, maybe we'll do better than Clark. Cramp angle, bank angle, wind. we did bounce a bit, holy crap. Yeah, the rudders do help us actually. We still had power, so that's also why we kind of hopped a bit. We had power. And just powder. Oh dear. not too bad. Not as bad as I thought, but it would be better if he didn't even bounce at all. Well, a little bounce down flight. Just a little. Aha. So I'm getting the next leg ready.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40, 30, 20, retard, retard, 10, 5, retard.
1.44 Gs. It's okay. Alright guys, let me just get some things ready for the next flight. Turn around, we're gonna be 135. Alright, so once we do park the gate, we will start the next leg. Let me just get some water. We'll be right back, taking a break. Taking a break, taking a break. We are back. Sup, y'all? Let's go back here. Connect as SkyBloo 1835. Alright, let's get the flight plan.
Downloaded OLP from
Alright, so we're doing level 320 this time. We may have to get that to level 300, but depending on winds, we'll see about that. Alright, so the parking brake, we can get that on later on. The brakes are still hot. Fire test, we're not ready. Door, hydraulics, engine, status. Just make it 26.
Skyfox 25, backtracking to runway 06.
Yeah, he knows what to do. Alright, and let's get some fuel up. Fuel will be 3.8. There's that refueling. 181 passengers. Check. Red lights. Oh, we need to put the parking brake on then. Brake on. Hold on. Oh, those levers were. Hold on, I forgot. You do need to have the parking brake on to have the ground control push button on, right? So your test. It's a lapse. I need to check that out again. Stand by. So our flight this time is going back. The winds 17. We'll need a toga takeoff here. Mr. Caution, brakes hot. UAVs, no ECM actions, brakes hot. Parking brake, preferred shocks, delay takeoff for cool. Clear brakes, clear brakes.
Rogue Sky 425, rolling 06.
Sky's out. North on the Pablo. Then we have Oliva 3 Papa. Then it connects to Sunga. 06, Manila. Okay. Seven 1007. The winds are, what are the winds now? 0807. Final app RNP06. It's 660. Be 30 minutes, correct. Perf, it's gonna be Toga pretty much. Take off data request. Next takeoff, flaps 3. Alright then. And 8:30, 30:30, correct. No shift, correct. Prague RPVE-06. Alright, pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
It's our initial climb, by the way. Initial climb will be 8,000. Alright, let's do P. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, the crew speaking on behalf of the rest of this amazing Clark-based crew. Welcome aboard the SkyBloo Air Service Flight 1835, service from Caticlan to Clark. We'll be pushing back in about 5 minutes once our airborne meal's up. The flight time for this flight will be about as it stands with the weather, about 46 minutes. Cruising altitude of 32,000 feet. We're expecting a smooth ride, so I'll try to get the seatbelts off as zero as possible. Continue to keep your seatbelts off for your safety and the seatbelts on rather for your safety and the safety of others. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and we'll get back to you as we get closer into the Clark Airport, or see the beginning developments during the flight. Once again from the flight deck, aboard this SkyBloo Air Service flight, welcome aboard y'all. Cabin crew, armed doors, cross check. Alright. So parking brake on, chalk is set. Alright, ready for departure briefing? I'm ready. So QH1007, FD's on, nav range 20 constraints, speed dashes, setting VS 8000 set, VS dashes. PFD reading, climb blue, nav blue, and FD2, blue 40 knots, 126 blue, 130 magenta. Wings level, altitude check, 30 feet on QH1007, no difference, 8000 blue, heading and tracking 155. And reading ground speed 0, present position, heading and tracking 155, pressure, line aviation auto 40 feet. Status of the aircraft is normal. Departure briefing as follows. Okay, departure briefing, expecting the Minor 8 Alpha departure out of Godaveda Ramos Principal Airport, Manila, Philippines, RNAV SID. Chart 10-3 Charlie, 23 December 22, effective from 9 December. Same chart, same charts. RNP1, transition altitude 1000, MSA Airport reference point, North Sector 3600, South 4600. Routing runway 06 from Minor 8 Alpha, initial climb, on track 065 to Avila, and then to SADEX, and then to Minor at or above 8000. And Minor at or above 8,000. Fuel prediction, extra fuel will be 0.2 tons or 6 minutes. Spot flying briefing, parked here at spot 7. Pushback facing west on the apron. Start both engines, no NTIs required. And Chart 10-10 from December 22, effective to 9 December. Same chart, same charts. From Echo 2 and to plan is runway 06 for departure, so backtrack runway 24, and then at the end, runway heading is 065. Take off with the PAX on, radar on. For dry runway computation, we have enough stop margin in case you have to abort the takeoff. And if you encounter a problem on departure, maintain runway heading, climb MSA 4000 probably, and get vectors back to the airport. If it's land ASAP, make left down runway 06, commence emergency landing. Threats, uncontrolled airport, increase our visibility by doing the wing lights on. Uncontrolled airport, so maintain vigilance on comms, announce your intentions. Visually separate as required, confirm their position on DND. Single pod operations, configure early as required. With that said, this departure briefing is complete. We'll start that APU first. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity 3,800 kilograms. Balanced seat belts. On 8 ears. Nav, BRF, QNH 1007 set, QNH 1007 set. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. Wait for the AP to start. We'll go ahead and announce our intentions. Caticlan traffic, SkyBloo 1835, Airbus A320 on stand 7, pushing back on the main ramp facing west for runway 06, Caticlan. Let's wait until change over. Copy cell power. Roger. The graphic copy river push facing west. Roger. Parking brake. Sim parking brake on. Full start checklist, parking brake on. Take off face of thrust. B1126, B126, B2130, Toga. Windows closed. Beacon on. Before start checklist complete. Grant the cockpit clear for push facing west.
Bound to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Yeah, just a beam.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Make sure release ready for push.
Starting for spec, and you may start engines.
We'll start both engines, Roger. I told you to on the doors. I should have checked that first though. Windows and doors. Really should check that. Get a habit of looking at it. Engine will select ignition. The dual cooling on. No hammer crosses. Leader right side of the two master switch on. We'll have to do some cooling. Oh. Well, was it idle already? I have to do it again. Alright, I gotta doors and plus levers. I'm gonna ding myself for that. Go.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Pressure up. Oh, did you not run the timer? That's why you need two pilots in the cockpit. Engine 2 avail, no amber crosses, leader left side, engine 1 master switch on. Reset rudder trim, flaps 3. Up 3, up 0.5. Status of the aircraft. Clear the descent, cancel on the left side.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
We'll have fun. Cancels and pins are received after start checklist, anti-ice, engine off, wing off, cam status, checked, pitch trim, 29%, rudder trim, neutral after start checklist complete. Pick up the ground traffic, SkyBloo 135 Airbus A320 will taxi to and hold short of runway 06 via Echo to Caticlan. The left side, the right side. Turn off and back lights on. Break off. Flight control check. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Rudder. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Brakes check. Pressure 0. Okay, take a confirmation briefing, runway 06, 8000, Minor 8 Alpha, Squawk 2000, check. Any UAVs, no ECAM actions, engine 1, oil low temperature, delay takeoff, for engine 1, for engine 1, engine 2, oil low temperature, delay takeoff, for engine 2, for engine 2, ECAM actions complete. Oh, the signs aren't on. Pretty sure they were. Okay, taxi checklist. Flight control checked. Check. Flap setting, config 3, config 3. We're gonna put the wind shear on an auto, engine will select clear more, ET memo, take off no blue, taxi check is complete. Coming on traffic advisory, SkyBloo 135, backtracking runway 24 for runway 06 departure. Caticlan. Right side, clear left side. Start lights on. Yeah? Yeah, stand by, guys. I am sorry, guys. Let's get back. Let's get back. Anyone on? Let me check VATSIM. No one. Okay, good. Let's check out. Caticlan launch advisory, SkyBloo 1835, A320. Taking off runway 06 right Alpha departure, northeast bound, 8000 initially, Caticlan. Can I proceed for takeoff? Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 06 confirmed, 06 confirmed. TCAS TRA, tax 1 and 2, all lineup checklist complete. Take off. And Toga Cirrus, auto complete. Check. All set. Let's check. One rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Down. Production, first climb, block fence. Caticlan traffic advisory, SkyBloo 1835, Airbus A320, airport 106, right Alpha, 1600, last call, Caticlan. Ball blue. F speed flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps 1. Speed left here, speed check, pops 0. Jared, well, hello, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for coming aboard. Welcome, welcome. just in time. We are en route and back at Clark. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so let's wait for 10,000 feet, then we'll do all our stuff. Let's do the interior view first. Passing 10,000, line lights on, seatbelts off. This airport. Secondary, upland level, 370, max level 390, GPS parameters, 20, Mark later on. So about 9:30 then, okay. Really short legs. Look at this livery. Joy Paul, hello. Quality and performance as well. Sabi talaga siya ng ToLiSs. Pwede ma-print yung Metargen, sir? Hindi ko mapagana eh. Kasi hindi pa ako marunong. Pero click spot siya eh. I think you need to log into CPDLC. I think, again, I haven't read the manual in full yet. So, I can't say how yet exactly. Pero yeah, posible siya. Posible talaga siya. So once we're like, 80 miles to go on there, we can prepare for the approach. We're we're still expecting runway 20. Ganda, swak na swak. Grabe. It's just the right size. Just the right size talaga. As in. Grabe. Sputnik. We put Sputnik there, of course. Breezy Blue. Naming it like jet. Maganda yung ISCS now. Dark siya, which is what I really like. And I think it's a bit more modern. Tapos maganda din siya. Meron din siya catering trucks and baggage loaders. Tapos meron din siya multifunction runway light. So what that means is wala na yung landing lights dito na nagre-retract. Tsaka wala na rin yung turn off and nose lights. Nandito na lahat. MFRL. Front of it ni rockin' with the gold spinners. Weather engine ko is Active Sky for XP11. Naka-XP11 pa ako. Hindi pa maganda yung FPS ko sa 12. Meron akong 12 and hindi pa, I think hindi pa maganda FPS ko for me. Like pang explain 12 pa. Ganda ng textures ng cockpit. Yung gamit na, even though ang funny nga kasi diba Neo to, so usually Neos are new Airbuses, tapos ganito yung i-deliver sa'yo, yung medyo worn na siya. Pero okay ito, this is the texture na dapat na sa A321 at A319. Yes, naka-OpenGL ako. I went back to OpenGL from Vulcan kasi mas magandang performance niya sa Q400. Only because of that sa Q400 kaya napabalik ako sa OpenGL. Only for that reason. Top of the sun is 0211. So in about 2 minutes we can prepare for the arrival. Siguro mga 1 minute and a half. Expected Vulcan. Ako. Gano'n kababa, Jerry? Like, experience mo. Gano'n kababa? Yung problema kasi, hindi pa siya, sorry na, hindi pa siya optimized masyado. 25, o ano. Parang yun ang minimum ko 25 Tapos swak na kung 30 plus 35, gano'n. Ito 40, pero ang good tayo. Tingnan natin kapag palapit na tayo sa ground. Okay, let's go ahead and prepare for the arrival. So I'll present this over to my imaginary pilot monitoring. Thrust climb, open climb, blue nav, AB152 auto thrust. Level 298, climbing level 320, next waypoint Ponde, Unicorn 122.8. We should be with Manila Control. Your controls and comms. We'll upgrade soon, hopefully within this year. Hoping to see that, Jared. Hoping to see that. Para smooth ang ating lipat. Okay, so for Clark, ay ito na dito. Aha, okay. 2-0. So for Clark, we are expecting to leave at Ripapa. Let me just check. Sunga. Then 20 will be Sermo. Portugal, Lima Charlie 20 Bravo, Patty, Edwell Sunga Sirmo, observed before MEP. CIA-25, setting MSA for Clark, no not radial, radius, Mapal Star, Alt Cruise, course check the systems, my destination data, pinapagalitan na ako, so it's 203 and 23. Route nav, CIA. In case we have to do maybe a VOR approach, we can do this on 203. Final approach. So for Clark, it is QNH 1010. The temperature of 30. Wind is 1806. Barrow is 77. No, iba to. Let's go for RMP. It's going to be 670. Okay, so Clark, we are expecting vacate Foxtrot 5. Foxtrot 5, so 15, 1,900 meters. So that's our target, 64.5. Ba't ganito? Ba't sa katignan pa rin? Reset. Oh, there you go. So 0, 64.5. Wind is 1806. Wind, temperature is 30. QNH is 1010. When this is wired, and kung walang reverse. What if config 3? Oh, never mind. So 1,900 should be config 4. Kailangan medium autofix talaga para mag Foxtrot 5 kasi Foxtrot 5 actually it's 700 meters minus, so sorry, medyo pangit yung pagka eyeball ko dito. So it's 2,100 meters, meaning config 3 pwede naman pala to. Yes, with reverse idle pwede config 3. Low auto brakes and then reverse idle later. Secondary flight plan copy active. We can go to ILS 20 conventionally via Nabal as well, none. Insert secondary 650 is the minimums. Okay, so now we can do the briefing. We'll upgrade you. Okay, so let's go and do the briefing. First of all, no ATC in Clark, but the winds are 1806, 8 kilometers, temperature 30, PH 1010, expecting runway 20, RNP approach. For the arrival, prefer to chart 10-2 Alpha, your RNP arrivals for just Dr. Macapagal International Airport, Pampanga, Philippines, RNF Star, chart 10-2 Alpha, 30 April 21, same charts. Condition level 130, the Oliva 3 Papa RNP arrival from 20. MSA Clark-BOR, East Sector 5000. From Oliva, at or above 6000, Dranas, Drada, Edwell, Sunga at or above 2500. Initial approach fix for RNP on 20. Let's chart 12-2. 11 June 2021, same chart, same charts. Frequencies as published. MSA, additionally South Sector for the go around 5,800. From Sunga at about 3,500, approach only to Sirmo at about 3,500, max 250 knots. Join the final approach course 203 to be 2,600 by Lima Charlie's 20 Bravo, then follow the 3-degree descent angle down to minimums of 670 feet or 278 height, by which if you don't have the airport runway environment in sight, including copy both sides and high intensity approach lighting system, then must approach climb on course 203 to 3,500 and turn at Pati, left direct to Edwell, to Sunga to Sirmo, and hold as instructed by ATC. Don't exceed 220 knots until Edwell, and then 250 knots until Sirmo. Don't turn before the missed approach point. Extra fuel, 0.4 tons or 12 minutes. About flying briefing, we'll be doing fully managed accelerated approach with final app mode, heading VS all the way. So by 1,000 feet, we should have auto thrust on, VAP and config 3. If I'm not satisfied with the performance of the flight directors, we'll order FDs off, bird on, and order runway track up 203. We continue our landing, chart 10-9, 8 July 22, effective 14 July, same charts, runway 20, angle 3 degrees. Runway heading 203, reverse idle, config 3, low auto brakes. We're expecting to vacate at, we're expecting to vacate at Foxtrot 5. It's, we have enough landing distance to vacate there. Expected taxi is Foxtrot 5, right Golf, left Echo, right on the ramp. We are looking for spot 209. According to chart 10-9 Alpha, 8 July 22, effective 14 July, same chart, same charts. So threats, uncontrolled airport, increase our visibility by turning on wing lights. For radios, be vigilant on comms, clearly state your intentions on frequency. Visually separate if required, as well as cross-check on the ND. We do know Clark has Omni Airfield, which is popular for Cessnas. Let's do PA only on the approach. Single pod operation, configure early as required. If nothing else, then this arrival briefing is complete. PA, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, your crew speaking on behalf of the rest of the crew. We'll be starting our descent to the Clark area in about 5 minutes to be arriving on time in about 33 minutes past the hour. Weather information in Clark right now, we got a good breeze from south, good visibility, few clouds, should be no problem for us, temperature is about 30. Again, we hope to see you again on another SkyBloo Air Service flight. We're glad to have you on board with us today on board to flight. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight. Hope to see you again on another SkyBloo Air Service flight, whether Clark will be your final destination or connecting flight. Once again from the flight deck, aboard the SkyBloo Air Service flight. Hope to see you again, but until then, we'll see ya. Cabin crew for the Caticlan for route, please. Thank you. My controls, Mach, brake will blue, out cruise, nav, 81, nav 2, out thrust level 320, next waypoint Pablo, Unicom 122.8, should be with middle control. My controls, your comms. Jade Chris, Chris, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Thank you for liking the stream. Okay, first will be level 200. Level 200 will be the first. Okay, start descent. 1000 set descent. All proof at level 200 will check it. like that. Alright. How long have we been streaming? 2.5 hours. Bad. Level 150. Seth, flight level 150 blue. Check it. Passing on red and left. Busy, of course, as always. Let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, please. Fifth one taxiing down. Busy on VATSIM. Add. There's a sixth one. Fly by. Wait, I keep forgetting. Track weapon. Oh my gosh. Not that there is a V for track weapon. That's like 6.5 right now. Awesome. Awesome. Do 2 tons on a 320? That's awesome. Hello, Manila. I wonder if SkyMed can see me on the scope. I'm 8,000 cents. Red level 080 blue check. I can't believe my alt save is off. Let's see. Looks so good. The engines look so good. Not gonna lie. Damn, might be his or mine, I don't know. I don't know if that's his internet or my internet. Maybe it's just VATSIM, I don't know. Passing, yeah, sorry, I was just trying to get past transition level, set QNH 1010, 1010, set pro check, passing 1,700. Now, check no difference. Alright. Set 6,000 set, 6,000 blue check. I believe that's Clark already. You can see it. We can also see Manila from here, question mark. Not now. 10,000. Landing lights on, wing lights on, seatbelts on, constraints, LS. Read program approach checklist, GPS primary, XUI check, approach checklist, seatbelts on, minimum, barra 670 set, auto brake low, engine selector on, barra rep, PH1010 set, PH100 set, approach checklist on. That's alright. Alright, 3,500. So 500 set. Some for the approach at sonar. Blue. Check. Fuel tank transferred. Legit. FPS drop, but I was looking over there. I wonder what it is. Report turning left base. About 1.5 miles. Traffic advisory, SkyBloo 183 Airbus A320, turning left base, runway 30, 15 miles back. star. Approach advisory, SkyBloo 1835, Airbus A320, turning final, runway 2013 miles now. Okay, 2,600 on the approach, speed, final lap, missed approach, 3,500 south. Put 0.3 so that the LDAP shows up. Flaps 2, speed check. Flaps 2. Ooh.
2,500.
Check, route to live. Actually 2,000 now, stand by. Oh, the wind shifted. I see. We can accept this tail end. Gear down.
2,000.
Flaps 3, speed check. Flaps 3, landing checklist. Take a memo, landing no blue, landing checklist complete. Line up the tray. Very negligible. Okay, disconnecting autopilot. Make a flight. And I'm not satisfied with this performance. FB's off. Bird on. 203. Going visual.
1,000.
Check. Stabilized. I feel the gust. The aircraft is oscillating.
500. 400. 300.
Check.
100 above.
Check.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. Retard. 5.
side. Traffic advisory, SkyBloo 183 Cloud, vacate runway 20, taxiing to stand 209, ramp 1 via Foxtrot 5, right golf, left echo 2, then ramp 1 to stand 209. What do you mean flaps move? We'll check that. Landing checklist, radar predictive wind shear off after landing checklist complete. $1.19 G's, I'll take that. I will take that. And hey Carl, what's up, man? Thanks for liking the stream, appreciate it. Welcome on board. Alright, the pitch attitude was higher than I'd like. Good. At least we got 1.19, which is actually good in my book. 1.15, Blind says. We doing good. Everything is within limits. Started, sorry. Shut that engine too. Yes. Yeah, son. We actually did it. Vamos, we did it. Your right side, your left side. Left. See, it's 5 minutes and we can put the brake fan on. Already 209, so we do have to follow the line. So we're here. walking gun system, A20N. What about the N? Oh, the temperature is 29, so flap 0 now. Shutting down engine 1. Stop there. Chemical doors to alpha cross check. Chemical cockpit set shocks to maximum power. Roger. Shock set. Cockpits off. Parking checklist. Parking breaker chocks. Shock set. Engines off. Wing lights off, fuel pumps off, yellow elic pump off. Parking check is complete. Hi guys, welcome back to Clark. Good stream, successful stream. We debuted the ToLiSs A320neo and did a rotation between Clark and Caticlan starting from Clark. So disconnect on VATSIM. Not Viber, Volanta says we got a 1.15 G landing, so it's good for us. Replay mode, here we go. Let's look at that. Let's get some screenshots in as well. Nice, nice. Good roll. Nice. That is a dirty runway. Nice. Awesome. Wow. Awesome. Nice. Yes, habang pa ako ng meeting. Thanks, Jessa. Thanks for coming back. Shout out kay J777. Stream page ni Jessa. Papafollow naman, guys. She streams MSFS. Very interesting, of course. Ako, di ko pa kaya mag... di na ata kaya ko. Pwede ko mag-MSFS. Hindi ko alam kung babalik ako sa MSFS. Kaya XP11 muna tayo. Alright. Suave. Never ever aim for a butter landing. Bonus lagi ang butter. Just lessen the descent rate, but never make it like a butter. Thank you, Jessa. Thank you. Wow. Whoa. Isa pa nga dito sa exterior view. Yun. Float ng konti. Nice. Alright, so this will be my last replay. Our next stream maybe on the weekend. Surprise lang talaga to. Alright guys, my name is SkyBloo aka Drew. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Debut of the ToLiSs A320. Hope you guys enjoyed. Special shout out to everyone who came, liked, and shared the stream. Mackie, thank you for the 100 stars. Van Christian, thank you for the 500 stars. Jude's 100 stars. Again guys, SkyBloo here, aka Drew. Have a good rest of your night. Day, wherever guys will be in the world, if you're watching the replay or not. Stay safe, stay healthy, peace, see ya.
1,000. $500. $400. $300. 100 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. Retard. 5.